Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. I am so nervous for today's video only because my last Tati Beauty video specifically about the Blendiful went so bad. Not that the video went bad, but I got some of the meanest comments I've gotten in my entire 10 plus years on YouTube. I don't know what brought all that bad energy here. I hope you guys are gentle with me this time. If you're not, there's nothing I can do about it. It's a free country. You can be nasty if you have to. But after I'd filmed my first impressions on the Blendifuls, I really wanted to use them for a week straight. It's been over a week, no sponges, no brushes on the face, nothing like that. Just to give you guys something more than just a first impression. So today's kind of my final thoughts on using the Blendiful after a week. We're gonna do my face with it again. We're also going to be washing these in the washing machine for the very first time. I have only been hand washing mine, and I've been seeing a ton of people claiming that theirs are getting torn up in the washing machine. So we're gonna do that today. We're gonna see if mine tears, and I hope it doesn't because I actually really do like this. I've been really satisfied with it, and I'm shocked because I didn't think I'd ever, really love something like this over sponges or brushes, but it's really convenient. It's really great. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and do my face makeup like normal. We're gonna throw this in the washing machine, and then when it's done, I'm gonna come back and we're gonna take a look and see if it's broken or ripped or anything. So let's get started. By the way, if you like my eye makeup today, I used the ColourPop All That palette. This video should actually be up tomorrow. It's a 2-look, 1 video type of video. Actually, while I'm waiting for these to wash and finish washing, I'm gonna be doing the second look. So you guys will actually see both looks in this video, so you might wanna watch that video. But yeah, like I said, it should be up tomorrow. Okay, so I already primed my face a little bit. I can't find where I said it, but I used my Glossier moisturizing primer. I like that for the moisture element, but not so much the priming element. What I've really been liking lately is the Mercier Radiance primer. This I just do with my hands, so I don't really feel the need to like use my Blendiful for this because I'm not really worried about blending it. I kind of just consider it like a moisturizer. So, but look at that glow. It gives a lot of glow. Of course, if you set your face with a lot of powder though, the glow kind of goes away. But it's interesting. I like this primer because I kind of use it as like a guide as to if I'm doing too much powder. If I see myself kind of losing that glow, it just kind of like lets me know if I'm using too much powder when I start to lose that glow. Also, I'm breaking out terribly, and last night I fell down my stairs and I bit my lip, so I hope those things aren't too distracting for you. All right, it is Blendiful time. Let's get on to foundation. Today I'm going to be using my Bounce foundation from Beauty Blender, and I've realized over the week while using the Blendiful, I just kind of like to place it all over like this, and then I go into kind of like a stippling motion. Now, this is another critique I got very heavily on my Blendiful video, is that you're supposed to be swiping it like this instead of pouncing. I don't think it makes a difference. If it makes that big of a difference in your life, then definitely swipe it, don't bounce it. But my application looks just fine when I bounce it like this. See, it blends it just the same. I don't think it's a big deal. I'm telling you guys, the comments on that video scared the shit out of me. I've never gotten comments like that in my entire life. I'm a pretty non-dramatic, non-asshole, bitchy beauty guru, so it was a shock to the system. So just doing what I do. See, a bouncing motion works just fine. I like that the Blendiful really does blend my makeup on really quickly. I really do think a beauty blender takes me a lot longer to blend the makeup on. I love the beauty blender. I won't stop using it, but I do love the speed. Like if I need to work quickly, I think I would start reaching for the Blendiful before I reached for my sponge or a brush. I love this coverage level. It's really perfect for me. I just want a dollop more on my breakout areas, which is really along the jawline. I'm going through some hormonal things right now. Getting off birth control kind of rocked my body in a weird way. I mean, I think it's pretty standard once you stop taking hormonal things, but yeah, I just have the weirdest things going on. Okay, so now that I have the coverage I want to go in with my bronzer slash contour. This is the Fenty Beauty Match Stick in the shade Mocha. Lord, your mama loves you. Don't go so fast. Oh my god, these matchsticks, they always grab my earrings. So what I love about the Blendiful specifically, I think, is definitely how it blends out any cream products. you can like go a little over the top, like a lot over the top with your cream whatevers. And I think the Blendiful blends it out so beautifully. So I'm gonna start under my jawline here. I like to do this first before the foundation really dries down, because then, you know, sometimes you just make more work for yourself that way. It's good to, in my opinion, you know, it might be different for you, but I like to go ahead and make sure this is all blended before that foundation really sets in and is difficult to blend on top of. And I just kind of pinch it and go up onto the cheek. Make sure you're only rolling upwards, don't roll downwards, because you don't want to bring that shadow down. And this is a little heavy, I know that. I like to clean it up with concealer. It's just how I'm comfortable working, because I'm not really going for a contour look. I want more bronze. I just want more color into the cheeks, more than I want like like an etched out spot. I think it blends it so beautifully. And please let me know, have any of yours personally ripped? I've seen a lot of people say it, so I want to know if anyone who watches me has had that experience while washing it in the washing machine. Honestly, it's not a make or break moment for me if it does tear in the washing machine. I'll be sad. And it really blows. It really blows if someone spends their hard-earned money on it. And then Tati did recommend, you know, throwing it in the wash in a lingerie bag, saying it'll be totally fine. And I believe it states that on the website as well. So if any of you get it home and you do that exact thing and it tears, well, that's not okay. Something needs to be done about that for sure. What I think also needs to happen is if there's enough people, I don't have a number of how many people it's happened to. I mean, honestly, one's too many, but if it's a lot of people's who are tearing in the washing machine, they need to change that right away. I don't even necessarily mean change the Blendiful, but I think they need to take it off the website that you can throw it in the laundry. I think she needs to definitely state in her video that you cannot do that. And maybe she needs to specify, does it need to be on the delicate cycle? Does it need to be with a certain detergent? Like, you know what I mean? There's so many factors. I feel like it just was a little too broad to say just throw it in the washing machine. Should you have like maybe towels in there with it, so it's not being like flown around because it's such a little small thing? I don't know. Those are just all the things I think of with this whole situation. I'm like, okay, could it be, you know, are people using really harsh detergents? And not at anyone's fault. Like, that's my problem, is that it wasn't specified enough. How is anyone supposed to know? And then just a little on the side of the nose. I don't like to go in too heavy around the nose because my nose is pretty bumpy and it's super thin here and then it just gets wider. So it's a little difficult for me to kind of contour sometimes. It's just very almost obvious that it's makeup and I hate that. So try to keep it light, and then of course I clean it all up with concealer. That's just my saving grace. But aside from all the nasty comments I got a lot of good comments from you guys. I think the true people who actually watch me. I don't know where all those demon children came from, but they came from somewhere. They're not from here. My shea butters don't talk like that. You ladies and gents carry yourself in such a great way. I know it was none of you. None of you have ever left a comment like these people left on that video in the entire time I've been on YouTube. That's how I know it's not people who watch me. I don't know where they came from, but holy shit, they are the devil. So now I'm gonna take my Catrice Liquid Camo Concealer underneath the eyes, a little on the side of the nose, a little in the center, little in the center of the forehead, and then I like to smile and kind of just see where my cheek starts to indent and just run a little concealer up there. And then I just switch to another corner that I don't have, you know, bronzer all over, and blend that out. So like I was telling you guys, I've only been using my Blendiful for over a week. I've only been hand washing it. I have not machine washed it, but I did ask I just kind of was talking about, I wish Tati would have addressed whether or not you can use just a brush cleansing spray with the Blendiful. I'll let you know, I have done it a few days this week when I forgot to wash it the night before so that it could kind of like air dry, you know. I went ahead and used my Cinema Secrets makeup brush cleanser and it was fine. It's a quick dry, like instant cleansing type of spray, and it did clean it instantly, and so that worked fine for me. I didn't like drench it in it, but just the same as you'd wash a brush or clean a brush with a brush cleansing spray. Just gave it a light spritz and it worked fine for me. And the Cinema Secrets cleanser cleaner is like instant dry, which I love. So I was able to just kind of spray it and then go on about my face and not have to wait for it to air dry. And I know Tati's going through a lot with her endo right now. I am so sympathetic to that because I have horrible ovary problems. I actually need to go see somebody soon because Alok and I are, you know, we want to have a baby, so I need to start looking into treatments and things. But I think I was a little harsh on her in my past video just about how, like, why had there been no video yet showing her using it and, you know, answering all of our questions. And then I did see on Twitter that she is going through something, so I'm so sympathetic to that. There's nothing, you know, gosh, that's a hard thing to deal with, and I wish her nothing but the best, and I hope she's feeling better soon. So in no way do I blame Tati for not having a video up yet, but I'm excited for her to feel better so we can get, you know, some of the answers to some things we've been curious about. Don't you think that looks just so nicely blended? I don't know, I really like it. Now I'm gonna use my favorite little cream blush. This is my Milk Makeup Swish blush. Oh, I accidentally also called Milk Makeup Milk Cosmetics in my last Blendiful video, and that was just a tragedy, apparently. I'm sorry, if you can't tell, I'm still really annoyed at the comments in that video because they were so mean for no reason. And I just take another free corner of my Blendiful and just melt that in. I really love how it melts the makeup, and I think sometimes, I kind of talked about this in the Blendiful video, sometimes I think that my sponge, when it's wet, it can kind of almost take away the makeup, or it doesn't apply as much makeup. So I don't know, you guys, I hate to sound so repetitive, and you know, I don't want you to think I'm not questioning things, because I am, but I really enjoy mine. I really do. Even you guys left me so many comments saying that my makeup has never looked more blended. You know, it's looked more cakey when I use sponges and things. Now I'm taking the backside just to smooth everything over and really clean it up. I love my Blendiful. I can't lie. I absolutely love it. And you guys will definitely see me using this in many videos to come. I've not found one thing I don't like about it yet. Just like so. And then let's take a little highlighter. I'm going to take a little bit of Starstruck by Fenty Beauty and just start blending that in. Gorgeous. That's a nice glow. I haven't used this highlighter in a while. Okay, so now let me take a little bit of setting powder. I'm just using my Mercier translucent powder and get my little powder guy. He's still a little dirty from yesterday. So he's the one that I don't really clean every single day because I just use this one specifically for my translucent powder. I know it's good for touch-ups and things like that, but I don't really ever touch up. So I just use him for my under eyes like so. And now I'll just kind of take a little bit more onto the sponge and just set the rest of my face with it. I like this little Blendiful for my powder because I think I use less powder when I use this. I think when I use a powdered brush, sometimes it can be too much. I noticed a lot of you guys saying that my makeup looked a lot less cakey than normal when I use the Blendiful sponges. So I really do think it's because of many factors, but definitely this. I think I'm using less makeup with this, especially when it comes to the powder. With a brush, I feel like I'm just like beating it all in really heavily. But I noticed I do take less powder when I use my Blendiful sponge. So I don't know. I really don't know. And that's really it, you guys. That is my application with the Blendiful sponges. Take a good look at them. We have foundation here, blush here. I have highlighter back here. And of course I have lots of powder on this one and probably some like leftover concealer that grabbed to the sponge. I'm gonna go throw these in the wash. I'll be placing them in a little laundry bag. That is what Tati recommended. So I'm gonna go do that now. I'll come back as soon as the cycle finishes and we will take a look and see, did they tear? I'll be really bummed if they tear because I really love it. I really do. So anyway, I will be right back. Wish me luck. I'm nervous. Okay, you guys, the moment of truth is here. I have washed my Blendiful and I tried really, and I tried super duper hard to not look at it. So I'm scared. I'm gonna open it up, take it out of its little bag. Oh my God, what? Okay, first let me inspect to see if it tore at all. No, mine did not tear, but mine did not get clean. This I did not expect. I did not expect this at all. Take a look for yourself there. It didn't get clean at all. You can still see the makeup. Now it's just kind of mushy and like feels like it's like embedded in there. Let's look at the little one. Oh, this one didn't get clean either. What? Even the powder one is still dirty? That's weird. So what the heck does this mean? I used my normal detergent. I used it on regular cycle. I was gonna put it on delicate and I forgot. When I just went and looked, it was still on regular. So I used my regular cycle detergent and I put 2 towels in there with it because I just can't waste. I don't want to waste all that water to wash this. So I did throw 2 towels in there, but only 2. Y'all, why didn't it wash? I had way more success just hand washing it. This is weird. Do you think it could have been because of my laundry bag? Do I dare wash them without the laundry bag now and see if it gets better and see if they tear? Because there's no tears on mine. That is the one thing, but it did not clean at all. Okay, we're doing this over. I'm gonna go wash these again, this time without being in a little lingerie bag, which I'm not recommending you to do because Tati specifically said put it in a lingerie bag. So I don't want to be responsible for tearing yours, you know what I mean? But and see if it gets clean. I can't believe I'm gonna do this again. This is so weird. Okay, I'll be right back when they are done washing again for the second time. Why wouldn't it come out? It's a freaking washing machine. My washing machine washes all of my clothes. They never come out dirty, so this is weird to me. Okay. Hey guys, okay, I am back. I just grabbed my Blendifuls from the washing machine again. This time I did not put them in a lingerie bag. I don't know what's going on. They are still dirty. They are still not clean. And I just want to say this is not a problem for me. I really don't see myself throwing it in the wash that often. I'd much rather just wash it by hand in the sink, you know, right when I'm done using it and it'll be good the next day. My brush cleaner, which I still cannot find for the life of me, I don't know what the hell I did with it, but my Cinema Secrets cleanser worked completely fine for them. So I'll just stick with that, hand washing it or using my makeup brush cleaner on it. But I will say again, it did not rip. Mine did not rip anywhere. I'm like pulling it to make sure I didn't miss any little holes. But no, mine haven't ripped. So I'm thankful for that. I don't know why everyone else is tearing and ripping, because mine definitely isn't, but it's still staying dirty. Someone did mention on Twitter, or they kind of said like, don't use fabric softener, which I think is kind of a giveaway. I wouldn't use fabric softener with it. So I didn't use fabric softener. And like I said, the first time we washed it, it was in my lingerie bag and it was in with 2 towels just because I didn't want to waste all that water on just washing these 2 little things. Not that 2 towels is even much better, but, and then this time I did waste the water. I washed it without anything else in the washing machine and it did not come out. So, and again, it's not my washing machine because I wash my clothes and they're perfectly clean every single time. So I don't really understand why it didn't come out. But like I said, that's not the biggest deal to me. I will hand wash them. I really probably wouldn't have thrown it in my wash that many times anyway. But I am wondering why people's are ripping and mine didn't. Mine did not rip at all. So maybe, I don't know. I'm really excited to hear Tati come out and say something whenever she's feeling better, like no rush. You guys, Tati wouldn't want to give us bad products. There's some influencer brands that I personally feel like they just don't care. I don't think Tati is one of those. I think Tati really wants to give amazing products. I think she takes her job very seriously. She doesn't want to just sell us crap. So I'm excited to hear her answer or hear her explain maybe why she thinks some people's are tearing. Should it be on a different cycle? But for me, at the end of the day, like, just to be safe, maybe just wash them by hand. I just don't see any reason that they need to go in the washing machine. First of all, if you have like clothes in there, I worry about the makeup like transferring to the clothes. That's why I just wash mine with towels, because I don't really care if my towels get dirty. I wouldn't wash it alone because that's just such a waste of water. Yeah, wash it by hand. That's all I can say. I still really like mine. Like I said, I've been using it for over a week now every single day, and you guys will see me continue to use it. I think it's really, really great. I know it's not something super new, and I understand that Tati did not invent the little makeup poofies. Like I said in my last Blendiful video, I worked at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week for a few years, and you know, artists of all kind use the little poofs to do the makeup. So, you know, not necessarily a new ingenious thing, but I think she's bringing it more to a mass market brand. I can say from all the years that I worked at Ulta Beauty, not one person came in ever asking for a poofy thing. So I think now they might start. So though it's not a new invention, I do think she's bringing it more to the masses and kind of making it not so just makeup artist friendly, like kind of everybody friendly. So those are my final thoughts, you guys. I like it. Mine didn't tear. Let me know if yours did tear. My final word is just wash it by hand. Just don't take the chance. There's really no point. I don't think it's necessary to throw it in the washing machine. I think just wash it by hand. Why not? Because I've just been using mine with dish soap. I have the Myers, you know, natural organic dish soap. That's what I use and it's been amazing. That's how I clean it. It's great. Or my brush cleaner. That's great too. So yeah, you guys, thank you for watching. Oh, by the way, if you like this second round of makeup that I just filmed, this is tomorrow's video that's going up. The first look you guys saw me wearing in this video, and now this second look, they're both in the same tutorial video. So you guys can go ahead and see that tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video, which is tomorrow. Bye!